Well, hello. Welcome to the PCA concert series. We're talking today with our next concert guest, Elizabeth Lorrey, who is set to appear at the PCA on November 8th. Elizabeth, how are you today?
I am well. How are you doing, Carol?
Great. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me in.
Awesome. So our audience would just love to know, who is Elizabeth Lorrey? Tell us about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm a musician, full-time musician from Pepperell. I've been playing since I was 8 years old, so pretty much since the Stone Ages. Been a professional musician since 2003, so that's 22 years of doing the business.
Awesome.
Started out on piano, taught myself guitar, released a couple CDs, had some rock bands in the interim. Right now I'm doing solo gigs, trio, duo, full band, kind of playing lots of music. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so looking forward to November 8th.
Yes, so am I.
Yes.
Yeah. Now you've had some interesting musical liaisons in the past, right? You've been with some pretty cool people.
I've been very fortunate to have some fun experiences. We got to open for Suzanne Vega at the Bull Run. Well, that was pretty fun. Played along with Amy Ray at the Indigo Girls. Just kind of bumping, into people who are way bigger than me.
Just kind of bumping.
It was fun. It was fun.
I bet.
So.
Awesome. Well, so tell us a little bit about what we might expect to see on November 8th when you play.
All right. So that'll be, it's going to be a show as opposed to a gig. I play a lot of gigs. As a full-time musician, you have to pay the bills. So you play a lot of gigs where you're in the corner playing music while people are there doing something else. they're there to eat their dinner, or they're at a farm or a winery or whatever, and they're doing something else. But this is going to be a show where people come to hear the music, and it's been a while since I've gotten to do one of those, and so I'm very excited about it, and got some great musicians alongside. Chris Lucander, bass player from Westminster, Mass. Fantastic musician.
Excellent.
UMass Lowell guy, We actually were there at the same time. We didn't even realize it. But he's just great. He sings, he plays bass, he's awesome. Tom Wood is going to join us on guitar. He's been playing as a duo with me for a while now, since like January. He played in a band called the Spy Tones, which was instrumental surf, really cool stuff. He gets all kinds of great tones out of his guitar, and he has great ears, knows when to play, when not to play.
I remember seeing you play with them.
You did, yeah. I played keyboards with that band. Actually, Chris played bass too, so it's kind of a little Spy Tones. Not everybody in the Spy Tones, but yeah. And then John Libby's on keys. He plays in a band called Rock City. He does a lot of cover band work.
I've seen them as well.
Yeah, and he did a whole bunch of work with an artist named Katrina Marie. I don't know if you've heard of her, but she did a kind of soul singer. So he's played quite a bit, and so he's on keyboard. He has the most pressure because I'm a keyboard player and I'm fussy. And so I'm always bugging him, can you do this? Can you do this? He's like, yep. And he just does it all. So he's awesome. He puts up with me.
So if he's playing the keys at this show, then what will you be playing?
I'll be playing acoustic guitar for the most part, but because there's such a nice acoustic piano there, I'm going to have to do a few on that one.
Wow, that will be Exciting. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm excited about it. It's been a while since I've gotten to play a nice
a Steinway?
Piano. Yeah, yes.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, and Deb Wood, Tom's wife, is going to join us on background vocals. So it's going to be like almost a full band. We're not doing drums.
I was just going to say, I didn't hear a drummer in that mix.
Not because I don't love drums. I love drums. I love playing with a full band. But I feel like we should take advantage of the space. And the PCA has such a nice acoustic reverb that it almost becomes part of the song. And, I'm kind of a recording nerd, so,
I can vouch for
I think about this stuff, and I really want it to be part of the sound of the band. And drums can overpower that a little bit sometimes in those spaces, so I want to keep it controllable.
I am definitely looking forward to seeing and hearing how you utilize the PCA space, because a lot of people say they love the stage. The stage has a nice elevation and a nice little setback, and they also love the piano, and you've mentioned almost all of those already, and so this will be very exciting.
Yes, I can't wait. November 8th.
November 8th, yay.
Yeah.
And also, tell me about a little bit about what kind of music you're going to play.
Okay, so it's mostly my originals. Again, like I said, when you're playing a show, a gig, you know, when people aren't there to see you, you're not trying to introduce them to your music.
Just kind of background music, things they
background
can
music. You got to give them something they know. You might sneak in an original here and there, but for the most part, you know, keep it well known. So it'll be all my mostly my stuff, but there might be people there who've never heard me before, so we'll do a few covers to, you know, keep it fun for them, and there'll be something they can sing along with and enjoy. The covers will be well known and like I said, sing along type, you know.
And I know that some of Elizabeth's songs also have sing-along parts, but I won't spoil anything in case those come up.
Those might come up.
But now the other band members, are they having any of their originals done that night?
No, it's all about me.
Is it? Excellent.
No, really, it's, I mean...
I didn't know if they wrote their own stuff.
They do, actually. Chris has a double CD of jazz instrumentals that he wrote, which I recorded for him, and that was a blast to do. They're just fantastic. If you get a chance, look for him, Chris Lucander.
Okay.
I think he's on Spotify. Tom has, you know, the Spytone stuff, and John has a bunch of stuff on his website, johnlibby.com.
So this is a band filled with creative and talented people.
Yeah.
Should be a great show.
I'm so fortunate that, oops, I'm whacking my microphone here. Here I am, a sound engineer. But I'm so fortunate that they're playing along with me and are dedicating their talents.
Awesome.
So,
very exciting.
Really exciting.
Very exciting. Now, tell us a little bit more about what you mentioned, engineering. Tell us more about what you do outside of your own recording and playing.
Yeah, producing is probably my favorite thing. Getting to work on other people's music and help them bring their seeds of a song into a full CD. You can.
I know someone who did that. Someone who looks a lot like me.
And that was really fun. You know, it was really cool to see. It's fun to watch the songs progress and help them along at times, and then, you know, sit back and let the artist do their thing at times. And, you know, it's kind of a coaching. I don't know. I think so anyway. You could probably tell me more about that. But
yes,
I feel like it's a little bit of a coach.
She's also being quite modest because when she records, she also plays instruments if you want. She can program drums. She can play the bass. She can play the keyboard. She can play the guitar. So really, I didn't need to do anything. Elizabeth just did everything.
You did a great job.
You are a super talented individual.
It's a blast. You get to work on music all day, you know, so who can complain about that?
So tell everybody where we can find your music in advance of the show so that people can listen and follow along.
Good question. If you go to my website, elizabethlorrey.com, Lorrey, I think they're going to put it on the screen. Go to the music page and you can listen to not all the songs, but you can listen to a lot of the songs just free, stream them right on the website. We'll be playing a few new ones that haven't been recorded.
Excellent.
We'll be doing a few different versions of, you know, the ones that have been recorded. So try to give people a little, you know, mix up of fun songs.
Should we wear our dancing shoes or?
My music is a little more like, it's a little more intense, kind of emotional, but you know, there may be some dancing.
All right, well, we're always happy to have people dance. The other thing people may not know about the PCA is that it is a venue where you can bring some snacks to eat, you can bring your own beverages of any kind, and
I love that.
So it's very relaxing. You come, you spread out your table, you and your friends enjoy a night out.
Cabaret seating.
Cabaret seating, some great music, and, you know, home by 11. Can't beat that. And we'll try to put a link for everybody to find the tickets if they want to purchase in advance. We also will have tickets available at the door. But, you know, if we sell out, because Elizabeth is so popular,
Get your tickets early. Just be safe.
Get your
That's
tickets
the way
early.
to go.
That's right.
So we would love to see you there.
Yeah. Anything else you want to tell people?
I just want to thank you. Thank you for having me into the series. It's really going to be fun to play at the PCA.
It's gonna be very fun.
You have a show at the PCA.
I do, but it's not until the end of March, so
All right.
you can interview me for that one, okay?
All right, we'll be back. We'll do this again.
All right, well, thanks so much, everybody. Look forward to seeing you on November 8th with Elizabeth Lorrey.
Thanks, Carol.